Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to do a beautiful and simple bridal makeup look. My name is Dami in case you're new here, and I'm a makeup artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. As always, the first step is to start with a clean canvas. I'm using a cotton pad and micellar water. You can use any brand, just make sure it's the type that doesn't need rinsing afterwards. Next, I'll spray her face with the Mario Badescu facial spray. While the skin is still damp, I'm going in with this premium serum. Be sure to apply it all over the face, including the under eye area and the sides of the nose. Let it dry for a little while or use a mini fan to speed things up. Now I'm applying moisturizer. I'll start with Blossom. This is one of my favorites and it's very affordable. I apply this all over her face and focus especially on the under eye area. Next, I'm applying the Embryolisse moisturizer. If you're on a budget, you can totally skip this step because Embryolisse is about 45,000 naira now, while the Blossom is 7,000 naira. You don't need to use both like I did. You can just use any good moisturizer and it's going to work really well. After that, I'm applying the Meron Skin Prep. Just pour a small amount on a cotton pad or you use a brush, then you apply it to the areas that get oily like the T-zone and the brows. Let it dry before moving on. An alternative is the Adventure Sweat Block or the Mismetic Power Seal. For primer, I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer and I'm going to apply this all over the skin except under the eyes. I know some people don't like primers and that's fine. You can just go straight in with your foundation after the Meron. Finally, I'll spray her face with the Kiss Beauty spray and then I'll let it dry before moving on to the next step. For foundation, I mixed 2 shades of L'Oreal foundation and I'm applying it with a damp beauty blender. You can also use a brush if that works better for you. This foundation is lightweight with medium coverage that can be built up in layers to conceal imperfections. Just make sure you blend it properly. Next, I'm applying a cream blush. You start with a small amount because it's always easier to build up color than to take it away. Please make sure that you blend properly to remove all harsh lines. For concealer, I mixed Nuban Beauty concealer with Kevin O'Coin. I like to let it sit for a little while before blending with the same damp beauty blender I used for foundation. I just switched the sides. Please blend properly and always avoid any harsh lines. To set the under eye, I always start with compact powder first. I do one eye at a time. So what I do is that I ask the client to look up. I blend the under eye area with the beauty blender, and while she's still looking up, I lightly set with a compact powder. Then I'm going to repeat the same step on the other eye. After that, I set her entire face with her shade of powder. For extra brightness, I'm using the Younger Beauty setting powder on all the areas I highlighted earlier. Make sure you tap in the product, don't swipe. For contour, I'm using MAC powder in dark to define the sides of her nose and also to contour her face. For blush, I'm using a Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette. It works beautifully as blush. For our eyeshadow, I'm starting with the Hega and Esther brow pomade as the base. Make sure you blend it out very well and smooth all harsh lines before it dries. Next, I'm using the Annie's Beauty eyeshadow palette. I really love this palette because it has different shades of brown to work with. Honestly, if you have this palette and maybe one more like the Blossom that has a mix of matte and shimmers, that's all you need as a beginner because let's be real, what are you doing with 10 eyeshadow palettes? I'm mixing a few brown shades to create a soft brown smoky eyes. Next, I'm applying the NYX glitter primer because what's a Nigerian bridal makeup without a little sparkle on the eyelid? So the trick is you use just a tiny amount, otherwise your pigment or your glitters may break. For pigment, I'm using MK Beauty in Red Velvet. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to blend it in properly. I'm just tapping the pigment, I'm not dragging it, I'm just tapping it very lightly. Next, I applied two lighter pigments in the center of a lid just to make it pop. I can't really remember the shades, but I just mixed like two light pigments and then I'm just tapping that in like the center of her lid. For liner, I used the Inglot Black Gel Liner. I did her brows off camera. For her lips, I used the Eye Magic lip palette. Then I used the Hega and Esther lip stain. I can't really remember the shades. Maybe I'll put it in the description. And then I topped it up with gloss. So just watch and see how I blend everything all together. Now for finishing, I'm using MAC powder. I'm going to use a lighter shade on the highlighted areas and an exact skin shade on the rest of her face. So what you do is you check for harsh lines, you reapply your bronzer, you reapply your blush, your powder. You just check and then you adjust where needed and you make sure that everything is well blended. The finishing stage is one that you don't want to skip. Now it's Gele time. Ezekiel Gele is the one tying this look, and I'll leave his handle on the screen. He's such a talented Gele artist and teacher. If you've seen the Gele tutorial he did on my channel, you already know this. And if you have not, I'll leave the link in the description. That video is very, very detailed and you don't want to miss it. Just look at this masterpiece he created in less than 10 minutes. I fixed her false lashes off camera and now I'm brushing out her under eyelashes. Please don't skip this step. It adds its own spice to the look. Take your time with it, and if your client has teary eyes, you want to make sure that you give her like a little break in between. So you tell her to look up, you brush the lashes, and then you like tell her to look down, catch her breath, then you tell her to look up again, and you continue like that. So you can just brush them out carefully. To finish off, I sprayed her face with the airbrush setting spray. Then I locked everything in with the FBH Cosmetics locking spray. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned something. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment, and of course subscribe if you love makeup tutorials and beauty videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.